The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Welterweight Championship. Your referee, Joe Mandak.
Championship action on tap, and I am none too happy with the way Welterweight 2 ended, and I'm a little apprehensive about how this man will represent the welterweights. This is the New Age Plague, Gory, the leader of the Culmination, who defeated Ace Perry in the main event of Welterweight Wrestling 2, but Atticus Cogar came down, ruined the pay-per-view's main event, ruined the chances of Ace Perry carrying on his lineage as champion. I'll give Gory credit. He's already defended the championship in an outside promotion, an outside state, International Wrestling Cartel in Clearfield, Pennsylvania. Gory defeated the last Incan warrior, Rayo. That was very impressive in its own right, but will Gory be able to succeed here, back in Cleveland, against a rival he waged many wars with back in the Prime TV era? Gory even angry in victory as he holds the Welterweight Championship and the hopes and dreams of an entire division. Gregory Iron is no stranger to championships and accolades throughout his career, in spite of, in the eyes of many, being the unlikeliest success story in professional wrestling. Gregory Iron was set to compete in the 7-way elimination scramble at Welterweight 2 until a serious groin injury suffered in New Jersey led Greg in the most uncomfortable hospital stay of his life. I don't even want to recount the details he gave me because it's very, very uncomfortable. What is wrong with you? As you see, this could be Greg's moment. He could become welterweight champion tonight. What is so funny?
Oh, it's so funny how he described what he did to us.
I hope for your sake you are never in that same position, Gregory Iron.
No, Joe. Don't even talk. That was a serious injury that I would not want to suffer. Anyway, getting back to it. The one thing I guess...
Sorry. Let's go to London.
From Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 155 pounds, the crippled crusader, the handicap hero, Gregory Iron!
I like Gory from behind.
Well, see, Iron should have known better. He should have known that that was going to happen. He angered Gory from the start. And Joe, let's talk about Gory for 1 second. Seemingly, since he won the championship, he seems angrier. He seems a little bit more off-kilter. He seems a little bit more off-center than normal.
And I think that's because Gory knows that he's a target now, even more so than usual. Gregory Iron wants a shot at him. Sonny Vice wants a shot at him. All the other welterweights, Moriarty, Nate Wings is getting a shot at Welterweight 3 on pay-per-view next year. And Iron is capable of beating anybody on any given night, and the welterweight reign of Gory could be short-lived.
Well, it's one thing to be the predator trying to attack that, trying to accomplish that goal, to get what you want, but when you become the champion, then you're the prey. Then the target rather, is on you, and everybody's firing their bullets trying to get a shot.
That may be why Gory was giving that motivational speech to Remy LeVay earlier, talking about recruiting other individuals.
Well, motivational speech, possibly, threat more likely. We still don't know what that whole thing was that we saw earlier.
Well, we may find out in the coming weeks and months as Gory out of the way of Gregory Iron, but Iron, oh God, what a harsh shot that is.
And see, that's the difference between a champion and a challenger. The challenger may try to attack the guys he dives out of the way. The champion, doing the smart thing, just moving right out of the way. Taking a breather, taking his time.
And Gregory Iron is a deceptively hard striker. He's, 155 pounds, 5'5", but you wouldn't know that when he hits him.
Well, certainly. Speaking from previous experience, having been hit by him before, he hits like a brick. You ever been hit with a brick, Joe?
Not lately.
Well, you know what? It doesn't feel very good, let me tell you. Gregory Iron is certainly everything he's cracked up to be and more.
Odd Gory biting. Gory is biting that afflicted hand. That right hand and arm afflicted with cerebral palsy, limited mobility. And Gory does not discriminate against who he just takes a chunk out.
Equal opportunity fighter.
He keeps breaking the rules.
Without a doubt, Gory is absolutely merciless. He's animalistic, but he is the defending champion, and he is the man to beat. And in the history of Premier Championship Wrestling, you can count on one hand the guys who've beaten Gory, and you can have fingers left over, without a doubt.
Absolutely. Fingers for Gory to bite, I might add. Joe, let me ask you, is your role, what does it mean to have Gory as welterweight champion?
It's a lot of apprehension, a lot of nervousness, as there's a 2 count. Ace Perry was a great representative of this company because of his work ethic, because of his style of wrestling, because of just what a genuinely good person he is. He's somebody that I was proud to have represent a movement that we have been building here. But guys like Gory and Atticus are about themselves. They feel this business owes them something. They feel they're entitled to just run out and hijack pay-per-views whenever they want. They just run out and make matches and make things go their way and affect people's livelihoods and humanity and injure people and assault people and not have consequence or repercussions. That's not the vibe, that's not the feel I want to put out there when I'm marketing welterweight wrestling. Gory is more about naming people than being a great athlete and competitor, and so is Atticus.
Well, there's certainly 2 guys that are about making a statement above everything else that they could possibly do, and look no further than Dropkick Dave and Uppercut Ulysses. 2 careers ended at the direction of Gory.
We saw in line, look at this. This is just unsettling. Just bending the fingers back. We saw online on .com what Gory, or I should say what the Cogers did to Cornelius Crumbles and Sonny Defarge. Ophidian and Nick Lendl found what was the, let's just say, compromised, disheveled, mangled bodies of Crumbles and Defarge after the assault with that chain. I don't even want to think of what happened. I was heading to the live broadcast. I did not see the aftermath of that situation, but apparently it was very, very ugly. And we have not heard from Crumbles and Defarge since. You got to wonder if they'll ever be back in Premier, or do the Cogers physically and psychologically break them like they have many others, as Gory comes back with an assault on Gregory Iron in the corner.
And Joe, you just said it yourself. Physical pain heals. Physical scars go away. You might have a scar there that reminds you of what happened, but mental scars never disappear. And they can be brought up and triggered in an instant, and that pain, that extreme sadness or that extreme pain that you feel, that you felt back then, comes right back to you and comes flooding back. And that's dangerous when you're going up against, whether it be Gory, whether it be the Cobras, or whether it be Remy, or, from what we've heard from Gory, anybody else that associates with him.
Greg battling off the turnbuckle. Gory is, attempting to trap Greg up there. Greg's looking for some reprieve. Hard shots to the handicapped hero as the New Age Plague. Oh my God. This could be bad.
I don't know what Gory has intended, but certainly not good for Greg.
Yeah, a conclusion is my guess. Gory has had enough. Oh, look at this. Springs off with a Hurricane Rana, nicely done. And down the knee to the jaw. Pace quickens. Tornado DDT, nicely done. Could this be Greg's night? Got him? No.
Joe, half a count away. He spiked Gory right on his head. And there's that look from Greg. You've seen it before, I know, where he gets a little bit angry, can get a little bit off his game, but he's got Gory and he's in firm control right now.
And listen to this reaction. People want to see Gregory Iron with a welterweight title.
These people live in Cleveland. What do they know?
They know handicap parking's on the way. No, Gory grabs onto the rope to counter.
Very weird statement, Joe.
And there's a lung blower by Gory. And got him? No. Of course, handicap parking is the name of Gregory Iron's flatliner type maneuver.
I know, it's just not something you hear every day.
Well, if we would have heard it and seen it, it would have meant a new welterweight champion.
And I'm guessing for you, that would be somebody that you want to take the corporate sponsor. You know, you can take him to the hospital. Maybe they'd throw in a couple bucks. His injury when he landed.
Stop it. That's hideous of you.
I just looked it up again. It was funny. Oh, man, good stuff.
Well, I think Greg is 100% here tonight. We'll find out if he's not. But no signs of lingering injuries this time around, as Greg is just hitting Gory from all sides here. I love it.
Well, if you're going in there against Gory, you have to be 100%. So it behooves Greg to hopefully be at his best.
Up top now. High risk. Oh, no, Gory. Oh, Gory pushed the official in the way.
Joe Mandarin jumped right in the way of that. Did you see that? That's a shame, Joe. That's a shame.
He did not. Gory manipulated the official.
Tomato.
Gory's trying to save his championship at all costs. And what the hell's he waving for? Oh, it's Remy LeVay again.
Well,
what the hell?
Earlier, Gory was not happy with that loss, and sometimes you got to atone for sins that you've committed. And that's what Remy's doing right now.
And it is a 2-on-1 assault with no law out here whatsoever. The culmination is absolutely looking to end Gregory Iron once and for all. And Iron able to get out of harm's way here for a moment. But my God, it's only inevitable. How is Greg gonna defeat these odds? Oh no. Oh my God. What are you doing with him? Oh wait! Greg sends Remy into the post.
Well, that's what Greg not only sent Remy into the post, he saved himself.
Absolutely did. Saved his bid for the Welterweight Championship. Springboard elbow, nicely done. And Gory into Remy. Greg's gonna do this. Handicap hero taking flight. The suicide dive connects, and Greg still has a chance.
Well, he certainly has a chance, no doubt about it, but he's going to need a referee to count that pinfall. This is what Greg feeds off of. He feeds off of that, unfortunately, that feeling from the people that they're behind him, and they certainly are in this one.
Yeah, Greg is feeling that energy. Could he feel the Welterweight Championship in his grasp? There's the Gibbs slap. There's a clothesline.
That wasn't very nice at all, Joe.
That's Greg's words, by the way. And here we go. Crossbody! And there's handicap park. This match is over. The official is still down thanks to Gory.
Well, thankfully, the half-wits and nitwits in the audience don't get to count the pinfall.
The officials come to. Got him, no!
Joe, that was two. I thought, and I tell you, referee Joe Smith over there, whatever his name is.
The fans had counted to about 12. Greg should be the welterweight champion.
Well, you know what, Joe? Without a referee, you can count till 4 in the morning, and there's still not going to be a conclusion. You need the referee to count the pinfall here. Oh, look at Greg. Greg looks really angry. That makes me so happy.
Well,
hey, Joe, remember the time? Never mind.
Stop it. Well, Greg's got to pull something else out here. What is this?
Do you get a title shot before me?
Lee Moriarty.
My match at Welterweight Wrestling 3. Get out, make me. But you know what? That's cool, that's fine. Enjoy it. This is why you can. Until then, watch your step. And protect your neck. Actually, protect your
We know what Lee was going to say there. Gory is able to recover, almost into the official again. Oh, no, the mist! Where the hell did that come from? The mist and then downstairs! All right, in that injured groin. Thanks to Moriarty's distraction of Gregory Iron, the official was diverted. That's trepidation. And God, how much do you need to stack the deck to beat Gregory Iron?
Here is your winner, and still the welterweight champion, Gory.
Joe, Joe, you may not like it, but Gory is still your welterweight champion, and Greg certainly doesn't like it, but Lee just got in his head again.
Well, Lee blames Gregory Iron for the reason that Lee is not #1 contender to the welterweight championship, even though I don't agree with that. Lee Moriarty made sure he's the reason Gregory Iron's not the welterweight champion. Gory retains that title, and Lee couldn't be happier. He's got that Cheshire Cat grin.
Well, I'm pretty happy for Lee myself, to be completely honest, but now, does this absolve Remy for the loss from earlier?
I believe it may, but I think Remy's still on a recruitment mission of some kind, because obviously the culmination's worried about protecting the welterweight title and these tag team championships. Obviously the culmination feels that they're a bit threatened, and Crimson's music, is he here?
Every act of creation was first and destruction. Easy as glory, your culmination alone. Conceived on my kill, your idol. But when you forget that you cannot kill what is already dead inside. Well, you're young man, and I will dispose of them, every single one. See, I knew you, Mr. Gory, and now I will end
you. Crimson created Gory, made him what he is, and now the embodiment of evil is looking to destroy his creation. Crimson got through Remy. He's coming for Gory, and Crimson's inside of Gory's head, and not many men, if anyone else, is able to do that.
I certainly don't want to know what's going on inside Gory's head. If there's one man that does, it's Crimson, and the picture speaks for itself. Gory's off his game.
Gory's off his game, but DC Steel, do you think that one day we're going to see Gory and Crimson one-on-one? Is Gory going to finally accept this match for the man that he used to look at as a father figure and a mentor as part of the Dead Wrestling Society?
Well, the thing about war is they say it's inevitable in some circumstances, and I think in this case, not only is it inevitable, but for everybody here in Premier, it's dangerous.
Absolutely is, but at the end of the day, when it comes down to, Gory is still the welterweight champion. The Cogers are still the tag team champion. We are still living in a culmination world here in Premier Championship Wrestling, whether any of us like it or not. And I just can't imagine what's going to happen if this so-called recruitment mission works out, if this so-called issue continues to build with the culmination looking for protection from Nate Wings, from Crummels, DeFarge, from whoever, from Crimson. And I think Gory just had a fall.
All right, Crimson. Too scared to come out here. You're not even in the building, huh? Well, listen to this real closely. You won't be facing me in December. Instead, I'll bring a little help in. A man that's been through hell and back with me. A man that is nothing like me. You see, right now he's in CZW. He's in GCW. And my board tag team partner in Generation Dead. Crimson, December, you get G-Raver.
Oh my God.
Joe, that's not good for Crimson. That's not good for anybody here.
One of the most sadistic athletes in this world, and one of the very, very few people Gory would even dare call ally, dare I say friend, and G-Raver's coming to take care of Crimson?